So let's begin with sitting up nice and tall. Feel your sit bones resting on the earth. And this is a reasonably short practice for anyone with anxiety. So when our mind is racing, sometimes we can feel really overwhelmed. We just need to take 20 minutes or so to come back to our center. And that's exactly what we're going to do in this short practice. So welcome yourself here to the mat. Close your eyes and just take the palms down. That's a really good way to help you ground. Let the palms rest on the knees or the thighs. And take the deepest breath than perhaps you have so far today through your nose. And just pause at the top of that breath. And then exhale out all the breath, all the breath, all the breath. And there's a quote from the Sufi poet Rumi written centuries ago: "When I run after what I think I want, my days are a furnace of stress and anxiety. If I sit in my own place of patience, what I need flows to me and without pain. From this, I understand that what I want is also looking for me." So just for this next time that you've carved out, allow yourself to stop running and just to become present. And the breath is the quickest way that we can become present. So breathing in through the nose. Pause at the top. And if you can, breathe out through the nose only as you breathe out. And through balancing our breath, we start to balance our nervous system. So I'll count you in now. Breathe in for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 4, 3, 2, 1. And from there, just drop your gaze so your chin is tucked. And as you open your eyes, fix your gaze on one thing only. That stops the mind from racing. And then really gently lift the head. So slow, flowy movements today. It's repetition that helps soothe our nervous system. So with your breath, inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, tilt to your right, let the left arm come up and over. Breathing in, lift yourself by the left fingertips. Exhale, right arm to the opposite side. And just do 3 more of those. I'll talk less. Just really slow it down to get into a slower part of the nervous system. When we're anxious, our mind races. So slow the breathing, slow the moving down. And then next time we come back to the right, we're just going to stay there for an extra breath. So as the right hand comes down, extend the left arm up and over. And as you press into the right hand, turn your heart towards the sky. And take the deepest, sweetest breath into that left arm. Exhale, soften the left hip, the right shoulder. One more huge breath. And perhaps sigh the next breath out. All the way up to stand. Sorry, up again, left hand down, right arm comes up and over. And again, just turn the heart and chest towards the sky. Extend from the right waist to the right fingers as you breathe into the right lung. And gently lift yourself up. And let's just spin round now as we come onto our back. We're going to do some more repetitious moves. So as we come down to the ground, just hug those knees in towards your chest now and just slowly start to circle. So just see how this feels in the lower back. And then change the direction of your circles. So keep that breath full and smooth. That way we stay in this kind of calm state. We're going to take the feet down now, hip width apart. And this is a little set of moves called a star salutation that I have from my local teacher here, Laura Green. So as we breathe in, we're going to press into the feet and very slowly lift up your hips to a gentle back bend. As you breathe out, you very slowly come down, upper back, mid back, and lower back. As you inhale now, we're going to take the legs up to the sky and the arms up to the sky. So we're going to do this a few times. As you exhale, open feet, open arms. Inhale, feet and arms come back together. Exhale, bend the knees as you take them to the chest. Inhale, legs and arms come back up again. Exhale, open the feet, open the arms. Inhale, feet together, hands together. This time as we exhale, feet come to the ground. Press the feet into the ground and inhale, lift your hips again. So we're back into that little back bend. Exhale, lower back comes down. Inhale, legs float up, arms float up. Exhale, feet and arms come wide. Inhale, hands and feet come together. Exhale, bend the knees to the chest. Breathing in, arms and legs lift. Breathing out, arms and legs wide. Breathing in, arms and feet touch. Breathing out, feet towards the ground. So one more of those. I'll say less this time. Breathing in, press into the feet, hips lift. Breathing out, lower back to the ground. Inhale, arms and legs lift. Exhale, open wide. Inhale together. Exhale, knees to chest. Inhale, arms, legs lift. Exhale to open. Inhale to close. Exhale, feet to the floor. And just take a moment there now with the feet to the ground, knees bent. Big deep breath into the whole belly. As you exhale, soften the lower back. Once again, bring the knees up, and this time we're going to roll and rock up to a seated position. So take your time. We really want to slow our movement down today. And as we rock up now, we're going to cross our ankles and come onto all fours. So spread your fingers really wide. As I say, this is first practice. It's quite a short practice. As you press your fingers down into the ground, drop your tummy as you lift your heart, lift your tailbone, coming into cow pose. As you exhale, press the floor away and tuck the chin. Breathing in, long spine. Breathing out to round. And let the breathing breathe you. Try not to control it. Just allow it to flow through. And we're going to do 2 more of those. And this might be the pattern that you stay with if you find this soothing. Otherwise, you might just bring the hands in front of the shoulders a little and come into downward facing dog. So press the floor away, lift up the hips, and then very slowly pedal the feet. But let the emphasis be on the very slowly. So ease the left heel down as you bend the right knee. Really get feedback. Can you feel the left calf? And then swap to side 2. And if you're feeling a little stronger today in this down dog, we're going to breathe our way forward into a plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, we come back. So it's the repetition that soothes us, not the pose. So you choose really wisely for you today. Breathing in as you come forward. Breathing out as you come back. Final time, breathe in forward. Breathing out, pause in downward facing dog and spread your fingers. Press your feet down. Connect to everything right now that is grounding you. And then let's very gently drop onto the knees. So from here now, breathe in. Take that right leg back behind you. Spread the toes. Lift the heart. Keep the front body long. And then we're going to bend the right knee and take our knee out to the side as we do big circles. And try not to lean to the left. So often we tip to the side. And then next time that right foot comes forward, we're going to step it outside the hand. And from there, with your fingertips to inside of the foot, just come forward and back again. So again, it's little repetitious movements. As we inhale, we bend the right knee, we lift the heart. As we exhale, we start to straighten the right leg. So notice this will often trigger our stress reaction and we start to tense the shoulders. So just notice. This practice is letting go of tension, not adding it to us. Next time we bend that right knee, we're going to sweep the arms up to the sky. And as we sweep the arms up from the sky, can you drop into the left thigh and lift the heart as you spread your fingers? And breathe into the whole body. Keep pressing into the right foot. So twists can be really good for our nervous system. So as we come up a little bit upright now, lift the spine, open your arms towards that front leg. Take a full breath in. And then repetitious movement again. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, arms open wide as you turn to the right foot. Inhale, arms overhead. 2 more of those. Final one, just make that breath be so full, so spacious. And this time as the arms lift up, raise the heart too, take a huge breath in. And then take the hands to the ground. And that right leg now might come back onto all fours, or you might come back into downward facing dog. So again, you choose, you either stay on all fours and do cat and cow, or come from inhale forward into plank pose. Exhale back into dog. We're just looking for repetition, so 2 more, whatever you've chosen. And slowing our breathing down stops the mind from racing, which is how anxiety manifests. Let's take those knees back down to the ground again. Just pause there. Now breathe in, take the left leg behind you. As the left leg comes behind you, spread your toes, lift your heart. And then bend the left knee as you circle the left leg out to the side without tipping to the right if you can. And then take that left foot to the outside of the left hand. And once again, it's that repetition of just coming forward and back. Just check that those shoulders don't lift up to your ears like earrings. Through your long neck. Huge breath. Take time to keep the breath deep. When we move quickly, we breathe very shallowly. And next time that left foot is down, sweep the arms up overhead. So we're looking for length from the waist to the fingertips. Lift the heart. And then sink deep a little bit more. Just huge breath for that. Stretching the right hip flexor. Now come up tall again with a long spine. And as we exhale, we twist to the left. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, twist to the left. 2 more of those in your breathing pattern. And focus on the breath instead of the thoughts. Now sweep the arms up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. And take the hands down. And again, your choice. Is it all fours or do we come back into downward facing dog? Wherever you are, just lift up the heels, ease the heels down, just wiggle the hips a little bit. So if you're in down dog, we make our way to the front of the mat by walking forward. If you're on all fours, press yourself up and just come to a little forward fold. There's a little bend in the knees. Hold on to your elbows, or if that's too tight for the shoulders, the forearms. And just sway a little bit, really slowly. So whatever breath you're taking, see if you can halve the speed. And forward folds have a calming effect on our nervous system. So just switching off all the distractions around you. Take the fingers to the ground now and slowly, as you breathe up, take the hands to the shins, the kneecaps, the thighs. Just make this little connection with yourself and roll the shoulders back. And as you stand at the front of the mat now, take your palms facing forward, draw your lower belly in. And just take a note to how you're feeling right now. And breathe into your whole body. So again, we're looking for more repetition to soothe the nervous system. We're going to take what we call a half sun salutation. So breathe in, arms rise up. Exhale, come to a forward fold. Breathe in, flatten your back as you come up halfway. Exhale, come back to fold. Little bend in the knees. Breathe in as you take the arms all the way up and overhead. So we're going to do that 4 times. Let's loop into side 2. Exhale, we fold. Breathe in, we lengthen the spine. Exhale, we fold. Soft bend in the knees. Breathe in as you stand. Let's loop into the third one. Exhale, come to fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet. Breathe in as you rise up. So final one is on your own. I invite you to close the eyes. Just move with your breath. As you come to stand, maybe you're not there yet, that's fine. Just pause at the top. And take your hands to what we call Anjali Mudra, the prayer position. Press the hands together, and where your thumbs meet, can you breathe into the upper chest? And then can you feel the belly also as you breathe out? So when we're nervous, we tend to breathe in the upper chest only. Can you get a sense of really deepening the breath? And we often identify as being anxious, but of course it's just that we're having anxious thoughts. We're so much more than our thoughts. But one way to switch the thoughts off is to balance. So this time as we breathe in, sweep the arms up and overhead. And as you exhale, you're either going to take the hands to your hips and then lift the left leg back. Now, if that's just a bit too much today, you might take your hands to the floor. But chances are when we balance, we're not thinking quite so much. So just lengthen that left leg behind, keep the spine long and take 2 deep breaths. And if there's a nasty inner critic telling us off for being wobbly, we just don't listen to that one. And then let's come back to a high lunge. So the left heel is bouncy, the right knee is bent, sweep the arms up. And again, we're looking for repetition. So as you breathe in, grow tall as you reach into your fingers. As you exhale, come forward with the fingers behind. Inhale, grow tall. This time we twist. So turn to that right leg, arms out wide. So you can do this 3 times. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, we twist. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms behind. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, we twist. Inhale, arms up. You do the next one. And then pause with the arms up. Just drop that left thigh a little bit more now and reach tall into the fingers. Keep that spine so long. And Maya Angelou said, I may not choose what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it. So get tall, take up that space, take a deep, deep breath. And then let's take the hands down as we come back to downward facing dog. Press the floor away, lift the hip bones high, take a deep breath. And then again, repetition, come forward into plank as you inhale. Exhale back into down dog. Option is, of course, cat and cow. Do this one more time. And then gaze towards the mat. We're not hopping today because we're keeping it nice and calm. Just walk towards the hands. As the feet come forward, breathe in halfway, lift the spine. Exhale, come to a fold. Breathe in long, back, halfway. Exhale, fold. Do 2 more of those, this repetitious, soothing motion. Little bend in the knees. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, hand to the heart. And again, just pause there, pressing the fingertips together. Drop your awareness into the feet. When we're anxious, we're in our head. So can you take your awareness all the way down, as far away from the head as we can get to our feet. And now let's balance on side 2, holding onto the hips. I'm going to take that right leg back. So again, you might have your fingers to the floor. They might be in front of you. They may be behind. Just let all mental drop as you focus on your balance today. 2 more really deep breaths if you can. And let's come back to the high lunge. So again, that repetitious movement, we're going to do this 4 times. We breathe in as we raise the arms. We breathe out as we come forward with the fingertips behind. Breathe in, raise the arms. Exhale, open your arms to the side, twisting. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open. So 2 more of those with your own unique breathing pattern. Just make it slow. And next time your arms come up overhead, and don't worry if you're not there yet, grow tall as you reach your heart and fingertips. Take a deep, deep breath. And then we're going to frame our front foot as we come back into downward facing dog. And press the floor away, press the heels down, take a deep, deep breath. And then 2 more times we come forward to plank. We come back to dog. So again, your breathing pattern, and this might be cat and cow. And then from there, gaze forward as you walk the feet towards the hands. Breathe in to a flat back. Breathe out to fold. 2 more of those. Little bend in the knees, sweep the arms up to the sky. And as the palms touch, lift the heart, lift the heart. Exhale, hands to the heart center. So we're going to combine balancing now with repetitious movement, another kind of quick hack to get into the part of the nervous system where we become less anxious. So we're going to do a tree pose. I invite you to stand on your left foot. And one option might be to take the right heel to your right ankle. One might be to take it to the shin. One might be to take it to the thigh, basically not the knee side of the knee. And just take a moment to adjust your pelvis and make sure the hip points are facing forward. And this time the repetitious movement is going to come from the hands. So press the hands together. We're going to do this 4 times. So find your balance. Some days it's just not there. Inhale, arms come out to the side with the palms down. Exhale, just turn the palms up. Inhale, arms come up and overhead, hands touch. Exhale, bring the prayer down the midline to your heart center. Inhale, arms out to side, palms down. Exhale, palms up. Inhale, arms lift up overhead. Exhale, hands back to your heart. 2 more times on this side. Inhale, arms out, palms down. Exhale, wrists turn up. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, hands to heart. 1 more time, final time. Inhale, arms out, palms down. Palms up. Arms up. Hands to prayer. And as the hands press together now, maybe your gaze lifts. Maybe you look down if you're wobbly. And a little advice from a tree is stand tall, reach for the light, enjoy your natural beauty. So just contemplate that now as we stand here. And of course, trees always wobble. So let's take that foot down. Just circle out the left ankle if it feels a little bit tender. Then we're going to do that on side 2. The right leg is your standing leg. Heel is to ankle, to shin, or to thigh. And then press the fingertips together. So again, where the thumbs meet, we're trying to expand the heart there. So when we're anxious, we hunch forward, we close ourselves off. Can you stay open? Inhale, arms out, palms down. Exhale, palms up. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands to heart. So hopefully you've got the pattern now. Can you do that 3 more times? And then when you've completed those 4 cycles, press your fingertips together, lift the heart, and breathe into the whole body. And remember that first quote, when I run after, when I think I want, my days are a furnace of stress and anxiety. Can we just be still like a tree and trust that what we need is coming our way? And let's take the foot down. So we're just going to shake everything out a little bit. And this is a really good way too when you're tense. So can you just take a moment to shake? Shake your fingers, shake your ankles, shake your toes. And this is what you often see cats doing when they've had a little bit of a set to, but we just swallow our stress so we can get it all out there. And then just close the eyes. And as you close your eyes and take the palms forward, you might just feel those little signs of life, the flow, the energy, the tingles. And when we notice this is all called interoception. It means that we're not in our mind, we're in the body. So right now, what are you feeling? And can you deepen your breath? And then we're going to come down to the ground. So we're going to just sit in a comfortable cross-legged. So this short anxiety practice, we're going to finish now with a breath. And this is called alternate nostril breathing. It's a really good way to balance our nervous system. So take your peace fingers on the right hand. That's the index finger and the middle finger. Obviously not so peaceful if you turn them around the other way. And we're going to take the peace fingers to the third eye. Just gently press there. This is our pineal gland, the third eye, where the pineal gland is. The ring finger is just going to hover over your left nostril. So as we breathe in, we're going to block the right nostril and breathe in through the left nostril. As you get to the top, block your left nostril, breathe out through the right nostril. Breathe in through the right nostril. Block the right nostril, breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left nostril. Block the left nostril, breathe out through the right. Can you do that one more time through? And then release the hands, take the palms down again. So we did that breath practice very, very short, just a couple of rounds. If you're anxious, it's a really good one to do for 3 to 5 minutes. So just close your eyes now. We're beginning just where we started, in this upright seated position. And take 3 full breaths in. And can you really feel the breath in your body? And pause. So if you have longer than this short practice, you might choose to sit down or lie down now. Otherwise, that is the end of our anxiety practice. So I hope that was helpful, and just return to it any time you feel overwhelmed. We'll just conclude the practice with one deep breath in. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Namaste.